I'm building the greatest ever Pep Guardiola team. We'll be going position by position, picking the best player Pep has ever coached. But it's not going to be so simple. For every position, I'll have to attempt a trivia question based around Pep's career. And if I get it right, I can pick any player that Pep has coached. But if I get it wrong, the wheel is going to be choosing the player. Which, for example, in the goalkeeper position would be a bit dodgy because there's Stefan Ortega in here. Ain't no way I want him in a Pep Guardiola all-time 11. We're starting with the goalkeeper position, and this is the trivia question. Which goalkeeper has kept the most clean sheets while playing under Pep Guardiola? Victor Valdez, Edison, or Manuel Neuer? Okay, I don't think it's Victor Valdez. Pep was at Barca for about 4 seasons, and I don't remember Valdez being lauded as one of the better players of the team. He was a great keeper, probably Barca's best in the last couple of decades, but I don't think he's got this stat. Even Manuel Neuer. I think, by the way, he's the best keeper that Pep has coached, but I don't think he's got this stat because Pep only spent a few seasons at Bayern. This one has to be Edison, and yes, it is. We get it right. And now I can pick any keeper I want. Funnily enough, the highest rated goalkeeper that Pep has coached is Vincent Kompany. That's right, boys, a centre-back. He's got a goalkeeper card, 95 rated. But come on, man, I want to build Pep's realistic all-time 11. Kompany might get in the centre-back spot, but not the goalkeeper position. That leaves us with a couple of options, I guess. Edison or Manuel Neuer. Valdez is not in the game. For me, though, it's got to be Manuel Neuer. I think on talent, he's the best keeper that Pep has coached. Maybe not the most successful one, but come on, man. He was like the only goalkeeper in the last few decades to have come even close to winning a Ballon d'Or. For me, he gets into Pep's all-time 11. Bit of a stinky start because of his overall, but trust me, the rest of the team is only going to get better. Now, I just realized we gotta have Pep 2 in the team, so he's gonna be the manager. Let's go into the centre-back spots. Which centre-back has received the most red cards while playing for Pep Guardiola? Okay, Nicolas Otamendi being there makes him an instant pick for me. Can't be Jerome Boateng. Could be Piqué, but I think it's Otamendi, bro. Just look at the aggression with which he plays. But no, it was Boateng. Yo! How did I get this one wrong? Otamendi spent quite a few years at Man City too. Fair enough, boys. My ball knowledge is getting exposed. But okay, this wheel does look interesting with a few awesome players. There's 98 John Stones, 96 Ruben Diaz, but then it does start getting a bit worse, like an 88 Arcane, 92 Mascherano, not bad. This could still end up being really good. And oh my days, it does. 98 John Stones. That couldn't have gone any better. About 300 coins, and there you go. Also, I think that is honestly a worthy inclusion into Pep's all-time 11. Pep kind of transformed John Stones as a player, especially in that treble-winning season. He was probably Man City's like top 3 or 4 players. So I don't mind putting John Stones in there, especially considering players like Piqué aren't in the game. Now, I don't want to rely on the wheel for the other centre-back, so let's get this trivia right. Which centre-back has scored the most goals under Pep Guardiola? John Stones, Laporte, or Piqué? This is actually a tough one. Based on the time Pep has spent at City, I'm thinking it's a City player, but Piqué was rather prolific. He used to score quite often. I'm taking a risk here by going with Piqué. It's freaking John Stones. My ball knowledge is just getting exposed. You guys are having a lot of fun in the comments. I know that. Well, it's time for another spinneroonie. But you know what? I think my luck is in. Because we just got Ruben Diaz. I cannot complain. Okay, maybe I can complain because Ruben Diaz is literally extinct. Come on, man. It's like the last few weeks of FC 25. Why are players extinct? We'll still have to put Ruben Diaz into the team, but it's gonna be his 93 version, which is a bit of an L. But honestly, considering I got 2 of those trivia questions wrong, we'll take that back line. Although I would have loved to be able to put Puyol in this team. He was not really the kind of centre-back Pep likes. But at Barcelona, I think for Pep, he played an important role, keeping the team together, being a proper leader, and also put in some great performances. So if there's a way we can fit Puyol in here, that would be great. But for now, let's pick our right back. Who was the fastest right back that played under Pep Guardiola? Dani Alves, Lam, or Kyle Walker, bro? I know my ball knowledge sucks, but I'm not an idiot. It is 100% Kyle Walker. He's definitely not the best quality right back in there, but for sure the fastest, and we do get this one right. And now we've got plenty of options to choose from. We could go with someone like Carlos Puyol, but I think for Pep, he'd mostly played like a centre-back, so he had lost quite a bit of his space. There's João Cancelo, but the way his relationship with Pep ended, I don't think it's worthy putting him in. Kyle Walker would also be an amazing shout, but the 2 players I kind of want to get into this team, Philipp Lahm or even Joshua Kimmich. Pep always plays these 2 players because I think he saw a bit of himself in them. Now, because Kimmich's best card available in game is a 95, a lot higher than Lahm's, and honestly, this looks like a crazy card, I want to put him him into Pep's best 11. We'll have him play like a false back. That's how Pep's strategy works. But yeah, the team is coming together. Couple of Bayern Munich players, couple of Man City. When are we going to start seeing Barcelona legends? We'll kick off with left back. Which player has made the most appearances as left back for Pep? Okay, it can't be Jordi Alba, because he broke through towards the latter stages of Pep's stint at Barca. It's between David Alaba and João Cancelo, you know. I think because of João Cancelo having a fight with Pep and everything, he only played at a top level for him for like a couple of seasons. I think it might be David Alaba. The ball knowledge is back, boys. We get it right. Now, funnily enough, we don't have plenty of options here for the left back spot, because at Man City, that was a position Pep always had a problem with. At Barca, it was Eric Abidal, but he's not in the game. So I guess this is a way for us to put one of the most intelligent players Pep has ever coached. Philipp Lahm gets into this team. But man, I'm kind of finding it surprising that not a single Barcelona player has entered the team so far. I think it's because Pep's Barca was mostly about the midfield and the attack. So I think that's about to change now. We'll start off with the centre mid position. Which midfielder set the European record for the longest unbeaten streak, going 74 games without a loss under Pep? Even with the options, I think I know this one. It's what got him a Ballon d'Or as well. Rodri. Those couple of years, man, before Rodri got himself injured, he was by far the best midfielder on the planet. And now we can choose any midfielder we want for this team, and it's surely got to be Rodri. But no, I think there is a midfielder that was coached by Pep and was better than Rodri. Controversial, because Rodri's got a Ballon d'Or and this player doesn't. But if you've got ball knowledge, you'll know. I'm talking about Xavi. The way he controlled the game, especially for that Barcelona team in 2009 and 2011, it was simply sensational. He's got to be the first midfielder we put in. Now, there are still a couple of other slots where Rodri could get in. Gotta keep getting these trivia questions right. During Pep's first season at Barca, which midfielder set a La Liga record with 20 assists in a season? Okay, it says the date of the season, 2008-9. It can't be Cesc. He was, I think, at Arsenal back then. I don't think assist-wise Iniesta ever clocked that many. It's gotta be Xavi, I think. And yup, I am right. I mean, I'm a Barca fan. I can't get this one wrong. Now, we just mentioned Iniesta briefly. 100% I would have put him into Pep's best 11. But sadly, he's not in the game. But that's going to change, man, for FC26. I'm so hyped. But now it's going to be Rodri. As a Ballon d'Or winner under Pep, I think he's got to make it in. It was still a really tough call because there are players like Sergio Busquets who have looked over. He was like a player that defined Pep Guardiola quite literally. But I think the Ballon d'Or kind of edges it for me for Rodri. It was a really tough call, and especially since I'm a Barca fan. Also, it did help that Rodri's got a Team of the Year card, and Busquets doesn't really have any good cards. Except for this 96 rated cam card. No way am I putting Busquets in at cam. That's just weird. But now to complete our midfield, who holds the record for the most assists provided while playing under Pep Guardiola? Ooh, there's Leo Messi among the nominees. I don't think it's him though. It's got to be KDB. Because come on, for the last 7-8 years that Pep has been at City, De Bruyne has been the assist king. I think Messi has more assists than KDB. But since he played under Pep only for 4 years, it's got to be KDB. And you bet it is Kevin De Bruyne. Now, since both Iniesta and David Silva are not in the game, there is no debate. Kevin De Bruyne makes it into Pep's all-time 11. It just had to be. Kind of crazy how many City players we've got in here. I guess it's mostly because like the Barca legends like Piqué, Iniesta, they're not in the game. But still, this is turning out to being an insane team, and we haven't even picked the attack. Before we do so, if you guys could like and subscribe, that would be amazing. But let's start with the right wing position. Bro, I've got to get this trivia question right. This player scored the most goals ever in a calendar year under Pep Guardiola. Like, come on. Who do you think I am? There's Erling Haaland in the options, and you could say it could have been him. But this is Leo Messi we're talking about. In 2012, he scored 91 goals in a single year. A record I don't think any footballer is ever going to break. It's just too insane. I'm talking about Leo Messi. To this day, Pep Guardiola says that he's by far the best player he's ever coached. And guess what? I recently packed myself a 99 Messi. And it's my chance to show him off, putting him into Pep's all-time team. Now, I know it would kind of make sense to have Messi play in the striker position as a false 9, because that's what Pep made famous. But in that striker role, there's another player I think we'd want to put in. Before that, though, let's sort out left wing. This player was part of the Man City team that achieved a centurion Premier League points total under Pep. Okay, I don't think it can be Haaland, because he was too recent. Yeah, Haaland joined in like 2022. Centurion was probably like 2018 or something. That's why I'm thinking it's Mahrez. Probably not Sterling. Let's go with Riyad Mahrez. No way it's Raheem Sterling. Of course it is. Mahrez was still at Leicester back then. That was like the Man City team that had Sergio Aguero, David Silva and all. And yes, a young Raheem Sterling was playing for them. Well, that's an oopsie from me. And oh no, I don't like the look of this wheel. Why is there Ferran Torres? I don't think he's one of Pep's success stories. But a 98 Thierry Henry would definitely be awesome. Phil Foden as well. Jack Grealish, maybe not. Ooh, there's a Franck Ribéry. I completely forgot that Pep did coach him. If this is Andre, I'm gonna cry. Bro, my luck, my actual luck has just been insane. For once, the wheel has decided to back me. And oh my, in goes 98 Andre in that left wing role. Funnily enough, that was kind of where Pep played him at Barcelona. Even though he was a striker at Arsenal, Pep signed him to be out wide. And Andre did the job brilliantly. And plus, on talent, I think Thierry Henry is up there being one of the best players Pep has ever coached. But now it's time for the striker position. Pep Guardiola famously reinvented which player as a false 9 in 2009, specifically for Barca's 6-2 victory over Real Madrid. Bro, who are they asking this? I'm legit the biggest Messi fan ever. I've legit got a signed Messi 2022 World Cup jersey behind me. I ain't getting this one wrong. Of course it was Messi. Now for the striker spot, it does get interesting because Pep has had a lot of struggles finding the perfect striker for him. He kind of failed at Barcelona where he signed Ibrahimovic. In fact, I don't think there's a player in football that hates Pep more than Ibra. David Villa was good, but he kind of played out wide because Messi was playing false 9. At Bayern Munich, Lewandowski's a good shout. He put up great numbers. But I think the best striker Pep has coached, Erling Haaland. That treble-winning season where he just couldn't stop scoring, broke all sorts of Premier League records. That was the moment Pep knew he had found his number 9 finally. And I think it's a worthy player to complete this team. What a team that Pep has been able to coach throughout his career. But we're not done yet, because now this team is going to have to prove itself. We're now going to play one game, that too with Pep's tactics. We're going to the 4-3-3 with the CDM, short passing, aggressive high line. I mean, just look at the way this team looks on the pitch. It's classic Pep Guardiola with the false backs and everything. But here's the problem: if I lose, I'm discarding this entire team. Don't forget, recently in a video, I failed the challenge, and we had to discard a 99 Ronaldo. I don't want to do that to my Messi. Okay, this midfield is now feeling insane. Look at the tiki-taka passing I can do with Rodri and Xavi. And then we want to turn things up a notch. We got Leo Messi on the charge down the wing. All right, let's get it to Messi now. Bit of dribbling here. Still Leo. Still Leo keeps the ball. What can you do there? KDB now. Oh, come on. He should have scored. Okay, this guy's got Pep's teacher here and Johan Cruyff. This is going to be a battle.
I have come home, master.
I am no longer your master.
Oh, and he's winning the battle. Oh, my days. Why am I getting cooked in every game I play these days, man? It's crazy. Oh, Messi free tapping. We'll take it. 1 goal back at least. Bro, this Messi carry job needs to be studied. He keeps going. He keeps going and gets another one. Bro, it's too easy and Neuer couldn't keep it out. Bro, why is my defense so bad? Oh, Neuer. That is classic Neuer. And now we can hit this guy on the break. Haaland looking for KDB. Easy. 2 goal cushion would be nice. And Henry gets that done for us. But there goes our 2 goal cushion. Brilliant. Bro, with these Pep tactics, it is just impossible to defend. Oh, well, this guy just got a red card. No way is he going to get an equalizer. I can't believe this. But we've still got the man advantage and Leo Messi. Come on, we get 1 goal now. I think we're going to get a rage quit and Leo Messi top bins. Wait, did this guy get a 2nd red card? Bro is legit a foul machine. And he still isn't quitting. What an idiot. There you go. We get the win. And I don't have to discard anyone from my team. Now, if you enjoyed this video, why not watch me build a squad of the craziest transfer hijacks? Click here.